bet. Hello and welcome to TV Burp. Stacey's run of constipation continues on EastEnders.
Can you hear any movement?
Giant ice cream gets a ride on the back of a boat on the lakes.
So as well as fighting off the competition...
Put a flake in it. An embarrassing confession for Kerry's partner on Hotter Than My Daughter.
But the identical look is starting to grow old and is causing trouble for the men in their lives.
Even I can't tell Joe and Kerry apart from behind.
I can see how that might get you into trouble. Hang on, where's my Hitler moustache? It is sticky. You never know, it might have ended up on someone's head.
So, how'd it go?
Yeah, it was lovely. It was good, you know. Feels right.
You don't seem too convinced.
This was EastEnders, and to celebrate their Silver Jubilee, they got viewers to send in their versions of the theme tune for the special occasion.
Are you there on the screen? Thanks to everyone who loaded their version of the EastEnders theme tune on the website.
Yeah, I was on the screen. Yeah, I don't know if you could see me. Yeah, my own special tribute to 25 years of EastEnders. This week I especially enjoyed the young lad who barks as he leaves or enters a room. First, as he leaves...
Right, on your way, don't miss your bus.
Then as he enters.
What, you think this is for my own private collection?
Oh, I knew it. Softy at heart.
Church leader Lucas held a service at the Walford Pentecostal Church. I do like the Walford Pentecostal Church. I'm not sure why.
Jesus knew the importance of grief.
Yes, there's something about it I like. But of course, the big story was the sad demise of Bradley Brandt. And it was sad to see poor Bradley dead because he'd only just got married along with Bianca and Ricky, who had a lovely cake. Yeah, that's Ricky and Bianca's cake. I've got Bradley and Stacey's here. Let's have a look. Yeah, well, there's Stacey on top. Oh, where's Bradley? Oh, he's oh, dear. Oh, he's fallen off. He's fallen off. Yeah. It didn't seem to have sunk in for poor Stace.
Why is he on his back?
He's dead. They said not to put them on their front because it squashes their noses. But how was Bradley's dad Max coping? Well, he just had one thing on his mind. Bradley's shoes.
Do you want me to come in with you? Max?
No, I'll be fine. I just want to give him his shoes. He needs his shoes.
Thanks, Max. Well, I'll try them on, but, I've got slightly different sized feet, so I'm not sure if they're going to fit. Ooh, that one's pinching a bit, that one. Maybe if I walk around in them. Have you got that one in the size 3? Take them, yeah.
You don't need these.
Never mind, Max. Stick them on eBay. Yeah, I got one foot slightly bigger than the other. That one, that's an 8, you see. And that one, it's slightly slightly smaller. Yeah. Which brings us Which brings us to our TV Burp Poetry Corner.
TV Burp Poetry Corner.
Same number that calls 3 times in a minute.
There's probably nothing in it.
I was surprised to see in the middle of Antiques Roadshow someone delivering a pizza to Fiona Bruce.
And how much did they pay?
£10. That's all I know about it, yeah.
Amount of money.
Well, it would
Pizza for Fiona Bruce! Pizza! Not as surprised as I was to see a spoon valued at £8,000 to £10,000. Even I wasn't as surprised as the bloke standing behind the bloke who brought it in.
It's in stunning condition. It's a real joy to hold. And for that reason, I'd have no hesitation in saying that this spoon would be worth £8,000 to £10,000.
Cool, I can't believe it. Oh, Stoner Crows. Hey! There's a new home show on TV. Yes, ITV1's May the Best House Win. It's a bit like Come Dine With Me, but no matter. First to Gail... Oh, it is. First to Gail Gray, the proprietor of Carpenter's Cottage and someone who takes house pride to the max.
If I see toilet roll hanging like that, it looks untidy to me, so I keep going round, putting folds on it. I'm just making it look tidy and inviting to pull.
That's made all the difference in the world. It's actually almost made me want to go. Then there was Terry, a self-confessed Elvis fan, and who had modelled his house on another house.
Gatesland divides into 2 buildings. There's the main 4-bed semi that's been carefully designed to replicate Elvis's own home, Graceland. Then at the back, Terry's added this massive outbuilding to house his collection of memorabilia.
Based on Graceland. So why did Terry's wife Marjorie see it as a potential winner?
This house deserves to win because it's unique. There isn't another one like it.
It's the same as Graceland. He just said it. What I couldn't work out was, if Terry's such a big Elvis fan, why was he doing a Tommy Cooper impression?
When I win this competition, I shall say to everybody, thank you very much.
What's this, baby? Let me. I found a new place to draw. It's down on the end of Lonely Street. It's Heartbreak Hotel. Thank you very much.
But Terry's trying his best.
Well, bless my soul, what's wrong with me?
You sound too much like Tommy Cooper. So, how do they do the scoring?
Time for those all-important marks out of 10.
Beautiful cottage, beautiful hostess, beautiful cobwebs. 8.
Love the jigsaw, but overall, too girly for me. I'll give it 6.
A bit too much like Come Dine With Me. Naught. Well, let's see how Louis Spence and co are getting on down at London's foremost dance centre, Pineapple Studios.
Oh, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take you up somewhere where you've never been.
Oh, thank you. He's ever so supple, though, Louis. He can get his leg in places most people can only dream of.
I'm the artistic director of Pineapple Dance Studio. Still got it. Never lose it.
Yeah, he's still got it. Actually, I used to be able to do that. Still got it. Never lose it. One of the highlights for me, though, is Michael Burke's excellent narration of the Pineapple Studios story. He strikes just the right balance.
You do the same. You put the picture on the wall.
And
you
focus.
Imagine yourself winning.
A few weeks later, Miss England decided to relinquish her crown after allegedly punching Miss Manchester in the face.
I like Miss England, but then I like Miss Manchester. But which is better? There's only one way to find out. See you after the break. Come on, Miss Manchester! Zainab goosed by a ghost on EastEnders.
Hello! Oh!
Back boobs on Last Woman Standing. And embarrassing accident on Coach Trip.
Jenna crashed into me and my finger got caught in her Segway.
Now, what's the Mexican for thank you for showing us round?
I think this is absolutely stunning. Thank you very much. Muchas gracias for showing us around.
Muchas gracias for showing us round. It's Nick Baker! And this week he's on the lookout for a Mexican salamander.
I'm in Mexico City on a pilgrimage to the home of the axolotl.
Well, there's no need to thank me.
Axolotl.
You're welcome.
Axolotl.
Oh, I see, the axolotl. He's the Mexican salamander. Yeah, I thought he was saying thanks a lot, but he wasn't. He was saying axolotl. Silly me. We learnt a lot about Mexico from Nick, such as why the original Mexicans chose to settle in this area.
Now, what we've got here are the original Mexican tribe. As legend states, they saw an eagle catch a snake and settle on a cactus. And that, for them, was the symbol this was a place to settle.
See, I went for good local schools and close proximity to a branch of Waitrose. Each to his own, I suppose. Well, I say close proximity, it's a short drive, but there's parking. Often on the way back, I'll drop into the drive-through McDonald's and treat myself to a McFlurry. Now, Nick hasn't always had a great record for finding the weird creatures he's looking for. How's he getting on this trip?
The best catch today, so far, is a sock.
Oh, just a minute. Max, you got those shoes? If I put the sock on, it might just pad out the shoe enough to, because I have got one foot slightly. Yeah, yes, they feel a lot better, but let's just see how they go. Much better. Come on, Nick, where's your axolotl?
I mean, what are we thinking? We're looking for an axolotl in effectively what amounts to an open sewer in someone's back garden. You wouldn't go looking for a giant panda in a Beijing car park, would you?
You would. Maybe you should have tried somewhere nearer to home.
Welcome to my house. These are my axolotls.
Front room all along! What'd you go to Mexico for? A whole hour looking for one when you had one on top of the sideboard! He doesn't change, does he? Which brings us to our worst mariachi band of the week.
Worst mariachi band of the week.
Just wondering where the other black sock might be.
Tyrone, when did you last wash up?
Alvira did it last.
There's sock in here.
Oh, thanks, Connie. It's time for the big competition. It's the K Factor.
Last week on the K Factor.
You're through.
Yes. You're through.
It's been a slow morning.
I've just seen too many pandas. Sorry, Liesl.
I was unfaithful. I had affairs. I cheated. What I did is not acceptable, and I am the only person to blame.
I'm not full of cheats this week, Tiger. It's a no. Get lost, you creep.
Next up are newlyweds Brian and Caroline.
Yeah, we were only married yesterday.
It's been an amazing couple of days.
I like you, Caroline, but I don't like Brian. Caroline, I think you've got to decide whether you want to go it alone.
I don't need any time, Simon. So long, Brian.
But Caroline, I thought we was a team.
That's showbiz, sucker.
All my dreams are shattered. Caroline, wait.
She's with me now, Brian.
I'm putting you through
You're through.
I love it. You're through.
You're through.
Axolotl.
You're welcome. Then an old friend turns up, knitted Eoghan Quigg.
Oh, please, Simon.
But he doesn't make it, despite doing his voting face. No, Eoghan, enough's enough. You haven't got Louis to save you this time. So long. Then, during the afternoon session, tragedy strikes. Jilted lover Brian returns with a pair of scissors.
You ruined my life, you smug swine! Take that! Mr. Cowell's condition is stable, but he urgently needs a repair, and we appeal to anyone who has some pink wool to please get down here pronto. Oh, thanks, kid. Now beat it.
Fortunately, by the next day, Simon's head has been sewn back on. The bad news is, it's on back to front.
Sorry.
If you think you've got the K factor, send in a photo of your knitted item and we'll choose our favourite to feature on the show. You could win 8 balls of wool, a TV Burp book and DVD, a bag of Harry's Nuts, your very own knitted character and the coveted K Factor trophy. For more information, go to itv.com/TV Burp. All right. Well, let's find out. Who from last week is through to the Not Live final? The knitted item going through to the Not Live final is... Harry Hillmeerkat. The rest of you, get knotted. Oh, well done.
Oh, thank you. Very happy.
Yeah, good. Oh, I got my first chocolate bunny for Easter. Yeah, here it is. That front tooth looks a little bit odd. It doesn't look... Oh, what is it? I suppose it's some sort of sweet, is it?
I'm really sorry, but we had to stop the belt.
I lost one of my acrylics in the Easter bunnies.
And we've done hundreds of
How many times? No nail extensions, no nail jewellery. It's unhygienic.
I was intrigued by the mention of a new character in the already crowded village of Emmerdale.
I hope you've been behaving yourself.
Me?
I hope you've not been making new friends like you did in Vegas.
Oh, but it's okay for you to make new friends.
Eh?
The toffee boy?
Toffee boy, yes. I wonder what he looks like. Hello, sir. And who might you be?
Well, I am the Toffee Boy, sir, from Emmerdale.
Yeah, I thought you might be. Michael Winner's been given his own show, yes, where he goes round to people's houses, gets them to cook for him, and then marks the quality of the food and the company. And if you think that sounds a bit like Come Dine With Me, it is a bit like it. Here's Mike's summation.
It was tasteless, horrid muck.
And it's a bit like Come Dine With Me. First up, he travels to Longridge and pops in on the Ngri Gi Kvai Hall. You know, the Ngri Gi Kvai Hall.
Like a moth to a flame, he's drawn to the town's most glamorous venue.
Yes, the Ngri Kvai Hall. Of course not, it's not really called that. There's some of the letters missing. It should be the... just fill those in. There's a couple of the letters missing. It should read the Ginger Rogers Cavity Wall Insulation Centre. Of course. Lost a couple of letters. Michael, of course, has lost none of his light touch with members of the public.
How much weight have you lost
I've lost 10 stone over the last
10
year.
stone? In a year?
In a year, yeah, just over a year, yeah. Yes.
You must have been absolutely enormous.
You probably recognised who that lady was, right? Yeah, that's right, it was Justine Forrest from Longridge. She's pretty well known, isn't she? Well, surprisingly, not in her own hometown.
Do you know Justine Forrest?
No.
Does anyone here know Justine Forrest? No. Nobody knows her?
Come on, everyone knows Justine Forrest. She's been everywhere.
It's the award for Best Dramatic Performance from a young actor or actress. To present the award...
It's Justine Forrest!
Singing with our award-winning international sensation, Catherine Jenkins, it's Justine Forrest.
Tell us about Pets in the City. Reptile expert...
Justine Forrest.
Please welcome my next guest, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so excited she's on the show, someone who I think you're all familiar with. Here she is, the one and only, the brilliant Justine Forrest.
Everyone knows Justine Forrest.
Knowing me, there is nothing we can do. Knowing me, knowing you, we just have to face it this time. We're through. Knowing me, knowing you is the best I can do. Best I can do.
Axolotl. You're welcome. That's all from us here. Good night.
Come on, Chop Chop. Lots to do, lots to do.
Now, I know you're excited about the new show, but promise me you haven't gone overboard.
Of course not.
Well, it looks like the boys are set, so let the games begin. Ant and Dex, push the button. Is next.
There is nothing wrong with the hairy wig boots.